Kim. Welcome to another video, and today's video is going to be a lot different. Facts you may not know about me, and this helps you get the gist of who I am. And honestly, there's still a lot of fill in the blanks for me, so let's get started. So fact number one is that my name is Kimberly Rose, and the story behind my name is really, I don't know about Kimberly, but for Rose, my mom saw a rose bouquet next to her after she gave birth to me, and she wanted my name to have me and my siblings, or me and my biological sister, have a flower based name. So yeah, Lily and Rose. So that I'm 19 years old and I am the year of the horse, Taurus, and I don't honestly rely or depend on those descriptions to kind of evaluate that this is me or this is who I am, because everyone's different and I want to be wholesome about myself. So fact number three is that my ethnicity is Filipino American. Also, my dad isn't full American. He is a bit Puerto Rican, and I don't really know. And my mom's side's probably Chinese. So I don't know. I have a little bit of everything, I guess. So, but I would say I'm Filipino American. So my favorite show and my all-time favorite show, I literally can watch this over and over again, is Grey's Anatomy. I feel like it's so interesting. Every episode is really cool, and I love the characters, and I just love how it's full of a lot of things. So yeah, it's my favorite show. Favorite food is preferred Asian food or Japanese or Korean barbecue. It's really good. I always prefer Asian food over Western food, because the fact is that my weird talent or secret talent is definitely doing weird belly movements. Is that my biggest phobia? It has definitely been failure, the fear of failing, and also death. Fact is that I truly believe that laughter is the best medicine, and whenever I'm having a bad day, I just go immediately try to look up for funny videos or comedy videos, and I just feel a lot better after. The next fact is that I am an anti-smoker, or I truly am against smoking. So the next fact is that I used to have a huge crush on Robert Pattinson for some reason, because after watching Twilight, I'm like, this guy is so mysterious and so charming. My favorite drink is matcha green tea, or just green tea in general, because I just like how light and refreshing it is. And I guess if I would have a dream vacation or a place I would love to visit, I would love to visit Japan, Korea, and I also want to visit more Asian countries and see a little bit more culture-rich countries and learn more about them. Favorite subject in school has definitely been arts and science. Although I didn't really like math, I preferred being a creative person. I am terrible at ice skating, and I'm just like a penguin walking through the rink. Next fact is that I am a night owl, and I'm usually productive at night. Also, I'm trying to work on being more disciplined and wake up earlier. The next fact is that what I wanted to be when I was younger was definitely an artist, or I really think that becoming an FBI agent is really cool. Although now I really want to be somewhere in healthcare and kind of bring more awareness on public health, especially since you know we never know how many diseases are going to just upsurge, and so many things that are going to just be developed. And I just want to like kind of go in the healthcare field, and yeah, that's kind of like a goal or dream of mine. I like hip hop, I like rock and roll, I liked so many things, but now I really appreciate classical music. It was definitely, I think it was tutoring and just selling things. I would just sell whatever I had, maybe clothes or whatever it may be, but tutoring is more fun for me because I get to interact with the kid. I'm very fluent in English. I'm working on my Tagalog, like I would say intermediate, beginner in Tagalog. A little bit of Thai because I used to live in Thailand. Although I'm trying to learn Korean because I used to take Taekwondo and I need to know like at least basic Korean. And like I'm also trying to work on Chinese as well, like trying to learn basic Chinese. But like I'm trying to decide what's my main thing. But right now I'm trying to really focus on Tagalog more. So my favorite actor or an actress has definitely been Will Smith and Scarlett Johansson. I think both of them really are so cool, and I love their movies and how well they played it as a character. This fact is the reason why I started this channel is because I really wanted to get out of my like comfort zone and like try to make different videos, would create different creative ideas and kind of build something for me and not to like rely on my parents on anything. I just want to have this ability to inspire other people, to engage with them as well, and know that no one is alone. Like no one should ever feel alone, especially if we're isolated or away from friends or family. I think YouTube has definitely given me a space where I can just feel, you know, connected and, you know, inspired in other videos or watching other people create videos. It's just really inspiring to me. So the next fact that my favorite scent is definitely vanilla and cinnamon. That I am insanely picky with friends, like insanely picky with who I hang out with or my friends, because I am the really caring person, or I really like to give in my effort to be friends with that person. But then as I got older, I realized they're just really additional things or additional happiness. So I feel like human beings should be 50-50. Like, fact is that I cannot sleep without blindfold or like pitch black. The environment or where I'm sleeping has to be so dark that I can shut off easily. The biggest like turn on in guys for me is humor and responsibility or maturity, and the fact that they can handle anything, you know, and they can handle it with confidence and control, because I can get chaotic really. So definitely my biggest turn on would just be humor and maturity. So the next question I often get is, are you in a relationship? And honestly, no, I don't intend to be in one. I honestly think that it's important to work on yourself and know what makes you really happy on your own and be independent first, because oftentimes some relationships like end up not in a great way because they're dependent on each other. Language would I like to learn? I would definitely like to learn Chinese and Spanish. The fact is that I am a dog person. I generally think that cats are cute, but dogs are just really loyal and they're just playful and they just really are upbeat and happy. My favorite quote of all time is, I think, therefore I am, which is by Rene Descartes. Control over thinking, and because it's really true that we become what we think up here. So the next fact is that my favorite dessert is definitely brownies with hot chocolate. Very random, like that's the actual fact there. I am very random and I can't really stick to one thing. My mind for some reason is so unraveled. Since the rain is getting intense, I'm going to end this video here, and I don't know how many facts I just did, but so far it's kind of a lot.